So my name is James. I'm with Erogenous Tones, and this year at KnobCon we are showing our new digital video synthesizer called Structure. We've designed a Eurorack format module as sort of an entry point to visuals, or as a great component for an existing visual system. We're primarily based off of GL shaders, small programs that run within the GPU. On the system, to start, we've loaded up probably 400 or so different sort of generative effects that you can see I'm scrolling through to kind of give you an idea of the various things that GLSL is capable of. Now, since we're within the graphics card already, we're able to add certain things like effects to these and kind of move freely through the effects chains to get various different results with these generators and shaders. To integrate into almost any system, we've added 2 high-quality analog to digital converters for audio input, so you can use audio as a modulation source for these generators. We also have 3 CV inputs that can handle either 5-volt Eurorack standard or 1-volt LZX video standard. We switch back and forth between, no external attenuators necessary. We also take in as a video input, we can do a standard CVBS, so your NTSC or PAL plug directly in from your VCR or your DVD player. Or you can input a 1-volt RGB from LZX Industries. So if you have the analog video system, you can come directly from that into the structure. As far as output, we have 2 CVBS out, so you can go to a CRT monitor, video projector, or take the SD video signal into a scaler to move it to HDMI or higher.
Right. How about a little demo?
Absolutely. So
I can switch sides for you if that's a little easier. So we've got it up here on the screen.
Right, and what we're showing here, we'll give you a quick overview on the menu system. We're showing the various nodes. We have a 5-node system which follows the path of the video chain. So when we switch to this menu, here we got a quick preview. We have a joystick as an additional control. As you can see here, how we're manipulating the color space based on the joystick position, which we can also record as a motion. And then it will go back and play that back through. We have our audio level input here, so if you're sending an audio signal, we can see and attenuate the signal. And then if we run any control voltage in, you'll see those show up on the right-hand side. On the second screen, here we see an individual preview of the steps of the video chain, so we can actually go in and change a single piece of that for the output. And one of the great things about this is the routing and flexibility we have. So we can route these control voltages or the audio or the joystick, and we also have a USB input so that we can do MIDI input and MIDI learn. So if you use sequencers like Ableton or you have MIDI controllers, you'll be able to use those to interface with the modifiable and modulatable parameters of the unit.
Nice.
Take this back, and then we'll show, the next menu just shows, here are all the various input sources. So if we were sending signals, you'll see bars moving that will be manipulating or modulating those effects.
And is that real time on the screen here?
And that is real time on the screen. Now, with all the generators and the effects that we have, we're like, this is a lot. How do we jump into it? And we just created a button, a random button. So I'll just press random a few times, and you'll see it sort of just jumps us to a different set, location, mix. And then we also have the power to change the order of how we go and process these various pieces. And along with the generators, we have noise generators where we can generate parallel noise, statics, clouds. We also have the ability to do images, so you can load up PNG images and output those in the system. And since we're within the graphics card, we can also add that to our effects chain. And we can also take generators and add them with the effects and the shaders. And again, I'm sort of just pressing the random button here, and we get a different output every time. Since it's digital, we can save everything as a preset, so we'll be able to restore to these positions later on. We have what's called a performance, which is 64 presets that you'll be able to recall during a performance. And so with like the MIDI input or using a gate, you can walk through the various presets or randomly pick a preset or randomly generate visuals from the elements that you use within the presets. So as I mentioned, video input. Oh, that looks really good. So I mentioned video input. Here's an example of the video signal coming in. Got to give you props too, right? So here's a video signal coming in, and it's coming through the same effects chain. So again, on the system, I can add a layer of effects, mirrors, glitches, wipes, moves, inverts, polarize.
Very cool.
And we also have audio-based effects, and of course, one of the other favorites. Let me random this to something a little. We have 3D objects that we're able to control through the joystick. And again, we can blow these out, and you know, we have various setups where we use 3D objects, and again, we can record that as they're mirrored and let them run. So that's the basis of it. I think it can stand alone. They can fit in an IntelliGel small case and just have that as a single piece. Or
kind of like this over here.
So we found this great case and it fits fantastically. So if you're not necessarily full in Eurorack yet, or you're just starting on digital video, you'll be able to you know, start with a small setup like that and then maybe grow out into the LZX or, you know, other video or video equipment. Cool. We hope to go into full manufacturing by the end of the year this year, and we are aiming for a price point of $899.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Marshall.